Okay, it's the second unit. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to multiply the decimal numbers. Okay, look at this example. So when a decimal number, which means what decimal number means some point number. So look at this number 345.972. The dot is a decimal number. Okay, that if you have a dot in the number, that is a decimal number. Okay, so not only the third step, so you can have a wherever 3.459972 334.5972. So if you have a dot in your number, that is called decimal number. So and then how can I pronounce that number? How can I pronounce that number? So up to that dot varigina you can speak. So 345 point you have to tell 972 separately. Don't let 972. Okay, so 345.972. This is what we have to tell. Okay, suppose I have a 34.5972 34.5972 இப்படி இருந்துச்சுன்னா how can we tell 34.5972? Okay, so after the dot you can tell the numbers separately 5972 what are the numbers there. Okay, so that is a main one. So first one is what, if you have any dot in your number, in that number, that is a decimal number. And then so decimal number எப்படி சொல்லணும், so here point, so 345, so up to the dot value வரைக்கும் we have to tell as usual 345. So after the 345 we have a point, so after that point we have to tell that 345.972. Okay, okay, that is a decimal, number. Okay, so 345.972 into 10. How to multiply by decimal number? How to multiply decimal number? So 345.972 into 10. If you multiply 10 in the decimal number, so you will get, so 10 means how many zeros we have. So we can simply show that one technique. Okay, so how many zeros in the 10 number? Just having only one zero. So one zero means you have to change the dot into another term. So 345 dot என்றது extra ஒன்றுக்கு வரும், that's it. So 3459 and then dot 72. Okay, so that's it. If you have it, okay, so 345.972 multiply 10. So multiply 10, which means 10 having how many zero? Only one zero. So on the point ஒரு number தள்ளி, after ஒரு number தள்ளி புள்ளி point வைக்கணும், that's it. So look at the multiply into 100, that same decimal number multiply into 100, 345.972 into 100. Look at, so how many zeros are there in 100? 20. How many zeros? 2 zeros. Yeah, so how many points we have to change the dot into two number? So after which one, we have already here point, so after that point 97, after the 7 we have to put the dot. So look at that, answer is 3459 7.2. Okay, and then multiply by 1000. So 1000 we have how many zeros are there? 1000, 3 zeros. 1000 we have a 3 zeros. So after the point, after the three numbers, after, okay, so 1000, so in 1000 how many zeros? 3 zeros. So 345 point are there, so 3 zeros undernale, so the point will go after the 3 points. After the 3 points mean what? 9 is the first point, 7 is the second point, 2 is the third point. After you have to put the dot, so 345.972 dot, but 345.972 dot, which means 345.972 only. So no need to put dot in the last. Okay, so no need to put the dot, you can simply write 345972. That's it. So move the decimal point by the 3 places to the right. Okay. So and then if you multiply 10,000, so in 10,000 how many zeros are there? 4 zeros. How many zeros are there? 4 zeros. Okay. So 345972 multiplied by 10,000. So what you will get after 4 numbers? After the 4 numbers you have to put the dot. So 972 only we have. So here don't wait a minute. So here there is a no zero. Okay. Okay. So 345.972. After 40 you have to put the dot, means 972 and then one dot. So that dot you no need to put again, again dot which is called zero. So 3459720. That's it. So listen again. So if you have a decimal number multiplied by 10 means what? 10. So move the decimal point by the one place to the right. One place to the right. Okay. So we need to move the decimal point one place to the right. If you multiply decimal number into 100, 100 means which, how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So you have to move the decimal point by the two places, and then move the 1000 means 30. So you have to move the decimal point by the three places. So if you move the decimal point to by the three places, so 345972 dot, so which means you no need to put the dot last number. Okay. So and then 10,000 means that point will move on to that side, it will become 0. So 3459720. This is what we have to multiply the decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, so on. Okay, so look at the example 1. So okay, example 1. The official distance of marathon race is 42.195 kilometer. Express this distance in meter. So the distance of the marathon race is 42.195 kilometer. Okay. So usually how we can say that 42 kilometer, 43 kilometer, 50 kilometer. Okay, correct. But here the given is what? 42.195 kilometer. Express this distance in meter. Okay, meter, which means what? If you want to convert kilometer into meter, you have to multiply that kilometer into 1000. That kilometer into 1000. That is very simple one. So if you want to convert kilometer into meter, what is our question? Express this distance in meter. So the given is kilometer, we want to change that kilometer into what? Meter. So if you want to convert kilometer into meter, you have to multiply that kilometer values into 1000. So what is the kilometer value? 42.195. I already said that after point you have to pronounce 195 separately. So 42.195 multiply 100. Okay. So 100 means what? South 1000. Okay. So 1000 means what? Having three zeros. So three zeros means what? Move the decimal point by the three places. So where is the decimal point? Here, before 1. So moving the decimal point by three places means after 195 you have to put the decimal point. But I already said that last point we don't need any decimal point. So 42195 meter. That's it. So 42195 dot, which means what? Same as 42195 only. So I simply say that 42195 centimeter. So 42,195 meter. That's it. So this is what we have to multiply. Okay. Now I am going to show you how to divide. So multiply means what? The decimal number move the right hand side, move to the right hand side, correct? So multiplication means the decimal numbers, that zero value, decimal point value is moving to the right hand side, but same here opposite of the divide. So divide means what? If you divide the decimal number by 10, the decimal number moving to the one place, so move the decimal number one place towards the left. So multiplication means right, division means left, that's it. So look at that, 647.39 divided by 10. So அப்போ 10 இருக்கனால, so the decimal point moving to the left hand side because this is divide. So answer is what? So that after having the points 7 point is point coming to the left hand side, so 7 க்கு முன்னாடி வந்துரும், so 64.739, that's it. Okay, and then 100 here, so 2 zeros, so that point moving to the left hand side after 2 digits, so 6.4739. Okay, but if you have a 1000, the point will move on the left hand side, but in the multiplication I said that 1000 போட்டனா, so the dot will be come on the last place, so you no need to put the dot, but here division you have to put that dot. So look at that 1000, so the 3 point left hand side வரும்போது 0.64739, so in that point you need to write 0 point, okay, and then after 10,000 0.0, 0.0. Yeah, just look at this one only, 1000, very important. So 30, so 3, the decimal point will moving to the left hand side after 3 points, correct? So after 3 points you put the dot, which means what? 0 point, dot means 0 point, okay, that's it. So example for division, the average rainfall of Tamil Nadu is 998 millimeter. Convert into centimeter. So how to convert kilometer into meter? Multiply 1000. So millimeter into centimeter. So kilometer is highest. Okay, meter is lowest. So if you convert highest to lowest means you need to multiply. If you want to lowest to highest means you need to divide. That's it. So millimeter, here millimeter is smallest one, but centimeter is biggest, okay, bigger than millimeter, so you need to divide. So 998 divided by 10, so 998 divided by 10, so where the decimal point will come? So 998, there is no decimal point, so you can put 998.0, so the point will come left hand side 99.8 centimeter because having only 1 0 in the 10, so 1 point முன்னாடி வந்துச்சுன்னா 99.8 centimeter.